Okay, we are back with Doki Doki Literature Club. So in the last part, in the previous part, we have been reading a poem to Monica, and now we are gonna read the poem to other members. Yay! Let's start with Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Yeah, you definitely will like it. What was that? Even though I myself doesn't understand the poem. Did I say that out loud? Yeah, you did. Oh no. Yuri first covers mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Oh. He's going to hate me. No. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? That is... I guess you are, right? What am I getting so nervous for? Oh. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Zero. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you have written a lot of poetry before. No, I never write a poem before. Yeah, definitely not. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yeah, definitely my first time. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just mean, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traced her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once you refine her trains of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that is not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Yeah, by you already mean back then, I think it's probably, too much of an exaggeration on a poet, like you're making a poet about an apple, but you use the word like existence, destiny, or stuff like that. But of course, that is also those joke poet, which is nice. Yeah, it can be called a joke poet or a serious poet. I'm not judging. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Wait, have I said that? I don't know. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, you know her. Well, never mind. Oh. Yuri. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. No, it's okay. Actually, no, it's not okay. It's fine. Especially if the person is near. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Well, probably... yes. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles grimly as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bad thing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, palm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flickers back. Yeah, it's an interesting point. I don't know the message, but yeah, it's nice, good, amazing. Bravo. I'm sorry I have such a terrible handwriting. You should have seen my handwriting then. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Like you. Ooh, that is smooth. Oh my god. Eh? That is a relief. Also, I like the poem. And you. Stop flirting. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. You know, I have a friend who's... Well, actually, I don't know. I still consider him a friend. We just never contact each other again for 4 years, I guess, more than that. Well, I don't have his number. But he's really good at writing poems. He can write 3 pages of a poem. 3 pages of a title of a poem. Do you understand? It's hard for me to find a correct word to describe it. Yeah, he can write a long poem. That's what I'm trying to say. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Uh-huh. Ooh, you're into ghost, I'm into you. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Terrorose. Yeah, I kinda realize that. It's about yourself, isn't it? I must have totally missed the point. Yes, you did. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feeling, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That is impressive. Well, it's because you suck, Terrorose. Unlike me, you suck. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You know, I kinda wonder if Terrorose and I are different person or the same person this game. Because I don't want to be Terrorose. You're dumb. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But I still love you, Terrorose. I must say that. But in the end, I enjoy it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Terrorose. Me too. Yeah. Natsuki. Let's go with Natsuki then. Hello there, Natsuki. Oh yeah, this is it. Terrorose, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go. What's wrong with you? From all the things you can do in this great afternoon, you just war. Oh my god. What? Harsh. You break my heart, Natsuki. You break my heart. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm dum-dum? I'm not a writer. You dislike the poem? Okay. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you are still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. Let me see yours. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Yes, you have to. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Is that the title? Yeah. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horse can race, owl can sing, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. It's surprisingly nice, actually. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. No, it's nice. I like it. Just be honest. I am, yeah. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. You say, no, sophisticated, Here's the thing. Poetry doesn't have to be all, those sophisticated language. You can actually write poet in your own language as long as you still try to convey something in the poet. That's the point of the poetry. Conveying your thoughts, converting your thoughts into a poem. Not using sophisticated word or stuff. Okay, I really cannot describe what I'm trying to say. It's hard to find the right word. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people? Yes, that's it, yeah? Yeah, you explained it better than me. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, that's it. Yes, exactly. I like when it is easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Or like a bat. You just don't need to talk and just bonk someone in the head with a bat. Well, just saying. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Look at that. Look at that expression. I'm a pro indeed. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yes, I agree. Hello there. This is a good poem, Terrorose. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course it is. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who will be writing poems in his spare time? You have talked to 3 girls, and you say to all of them that no, your writing is fine, your writing is good. Don't need to be scared or something like that, feel that your writing is bad. It's good. You have been saying that to 3 girls, and now you still keep saying that your road is bad. Oh my god. I guess you are right. Hehe. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you are really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Terrorose. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people? That is something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Sure. Don't worry, I'm real bad at this. Stop. You know, people like this. Oh no, your writing is not bad. Your writing is not bad, but when people praise their writing, they be like, oh no, my own is bad, like that. Oh my god. Yours is not bad too. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It is a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Lovely. Sayori, this is just a guess, but you're hungry, aren't you? Did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yes, you did. Didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It's a good poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made egg and toast. Yeah, you should have included that into the poem. I want breakfast, and I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. You're late to school because you're making eggs and what? I forgot. Bacon? Oh my god. I get all cranky. Oh, I understand. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing then. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hey. Yeah. It makes me cringe saying this, oh my god. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Ah yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew! I guess that is everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other of their expression change. Natsuki eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Yeah, the two. The one who used very sophisticated word and the one who used very simple word. What's with this language? Booga booga. Confused. Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it is fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can it be cute? I know that. I just mean the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Hmm. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for a suggestion, it would have asked someone who actually liked it. Oh, you would ask me? Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Terrorose did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestion of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I have spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I came across something particularly inspiring. Oh, there you go, Yuri standing for your own self too. Which I haven't yet. And Terrorose liked my poem too, you know. He haven't told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Ooh. That's not what I... You are just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Terrorose appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Ooh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Actually, that's a good point. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cute. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, Sayuri, come on. Terrorose, you darn dumb. Come on, help them. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who... I wasn't the one who, boobs magically grow a size bigger as soon as Terrorose started showing up. That's okay. That's okay, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't happen in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Well, both are darn valid. God darn it. Time to explain me. God dang it. Let me explain that to her, Terrorose. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Terrorose? Yes, I do, but Natsuki is also right. Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that is going to be. You see, very interesting that for Monika there's very lacking of choice, you know. Like when we are making point, there's no option for Monika or right now. Sayuri, please help me. Okay, hey. Okay, a real people wouldn't run from trouble. Let's go, Yuri. You're right that I like your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened after all. Oh, Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's not secret that I was impressed. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they are still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Oh, they both are sad now. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that is enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenched her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. Natsuki. She is trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. Yep, just do that. It will spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem. Oh, Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I looked across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Scythe. Everything's okay? I'm so embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well... Alright, I believe you. Thanks, Terrorose. You are too kind. Thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Oh no. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? Was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Terrorose, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. How about you? Monika? In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Not to myself with newfound determination. Terrorose, ready to walk home? Let's go. Sayori beams at me. Really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I have seen them fight like that. Promise they are both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew! You know, Terrorose, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Haha, every day is going to be so much fun. It's looked like Sayori still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Say that more to myself than to her, but it is easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. You know what? Let's go with Sayuri. Just feel bad. Okay, let's go with Yuri. Meh. Another day passes and it is time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Terrorose. Yo, Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Just still not used to be you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing you get to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Aha. Why that all of a sudden? You don't bring money, don't you? No reason, really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayuri nervously retrieves her point cures. Point cures? What? What? No, coin purse, not point cures. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Well. What do we have here? I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you have enough money in the first place, you will have both a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would not lend you some. But there's one more thing. You are always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Aha, Yuri. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her books as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri? Tell Terrorose to let me borrow some money. What? You both are extorting Terrorose. Oh my god. That is... Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just? I didn't mean that. Got to absorb into my book. Then you did listen. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it is a fun side of you. That is... There's no way you could think that. You're right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That still coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Yeah, a little devil, especially the one. That one person. A huge devil. Don't let her fool you. Good quotes, Terrorose, good quotes. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Oh my god, you're a master planner, aren't you? Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles into the desk. Natsuki. What was? Oh, a cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? Nope. It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that is so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Delicious. Sayuri suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, yours is chocolate. Oh my god. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arm around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off her. Sayuri suddenly lays down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! You seriously just do that? Yes? Mouthful, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayuri? Monika? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where is Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard about anything about her being late today? Not me. Haven't either. A bit unusual. Hope she is okay. Hope we're all okay though. Of course she is. She has probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. No. No. Wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That is true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. Didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika just the loop over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glanced at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Yeah. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. Kind of just started recently. Always want to learn piano. That is so cool and so suspicious. You should play something for us, Monika. That is... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monika smiles sweetly. She just pushes everyone away. Didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thank you. No, you're not. Not really. I choose to leave out Sayuri's mischievous escapade. Sure, Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Okay, I think I have to end the video right here. It's been more than 30 minutes, that's why. So see you later then in the next part. In the next episode actually. In the next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Things about to get interesting, I think, judging from the whole Monika situation, Monika excuse and stuff like that. See you later then. Bye bye.